Let's use a proportion in a real life situation. Let's say that we have a recipe for black bean soup and it has 1.5 cups of beans, a half a cup of salsa, 2 cups of water, 1 tomato, and 2 teaspoons of seasoning. But we want to feed a whole lot of people, so we have 6 cups of beans, so we're going to use those 6 cups of beans. We want to decide how much water we would need. And this could typically happen. A lot of times we either have to half a recipe or make it bigger. So let's see how to do that. So if we're talking about, we have 6 cups of beans and we just want to know how much water to get. Of course, you'd have to do the same scenario for each one of the items to make it right. But let's take the beans, 1.5, that we already have, and let's put it over the amount of water. So 1.5 cup of beans over 2 cups of water would make me a nice little ratio here that I can use in order to figure out how much water to get. So if the beans are on top, because I put them on top, then I want the beans, the 6 cups of beans, to be on top on this side as well. And then as far as the water goes, let's call that X. That's what we're going to figure out. Okay, so this is the recipe, or this is the formula that I would use, and I'm going to cross multiply. So the 1.5x equals 2 times 6, which is 12. And I'm going to go ahead and divide this out without a calculator because my calculator is not here. 12 divided by, well, let me go back over here, divide by 1.5 to get the x alone. So the 12 divided by 1.5. Now, when you have a decimal and you're dividing, you need to move the decimal over to the far right. And if you move the decimal over to the far right on the divisor, then you've got to move it the same distance on the dividend. So there is an invisible decimal here. And to be able to move it one right, I've got to add a 0 and then move it. And then bring that straight up. Now, think of it as 15. 15 won't go into 1. 15 won't go into 12, but 15 will go into 120. And that's probably going to be about 7 or 8 times. Let's just check. 15 times 7, 35, carry the 3. 7 plus 3 is 10, so it's not that one. 15 times 8 is 40. 8 plus 4 is 12. It's that one. It is 8. 8 goes above the 0. 15 times 8 is 120. So now we know that we need 8 cups of water.